Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you about the most important tips that you should keep in mind while giving interview of any company and also the HR round. What are the things that you should not miss? Because I am giving this technical and HR interviews in my college campus placements from the past 1 year. So I'm going to share you my past experiences and what did I miss and what you're not going to miss. And there are going to be many podcasts coming up real soon with the people who are working in different tech companies, and they are going to share their experiences, how they cracked it and how is it going. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do subscribe because this video is going to be very informative. And if you want to grow your career with me, then hit the notification bell to not miss a moment of update from my channel. And without further ado, let's start today's video. So, the first thing that you need to keep in mind while giving any tech interview is that you should know about the company. And I'm telling you why this is important, because when you're going to give the interview and the interviewer thinks that you know something and you've done some research about the company, then it gives a good impression. So, you can research about like what are the products of the company and what domains the company is working in, and what are the competitors to the company. Don't tell about the competitors in the interview, but you can have a fair idea. And the most important thing that you should keep in mind is the like what way the company is helping the society, or what is the contribution of the service or the product to the society. So that's how it's going to really impact the interviewer. So, after knowing about the company, the next most important thing is that you should know about what kind of role you're applying for. Because some people they just give technical interviews and they just don't know what role they're applying for. So, for example, when I applied for Schneider, there are different roles like software developer, R&D, research and development, then GSC, which is global supply chain. So that's like a more of non-technical role, and you need to know about the different kind of roles they're working in, like electrical and automation. So, if you're interested in a coding role, then you have to go for SD or EA. And if you're interested in non-technical role, then GSE is a good option. So, you need to have a fair idea about what are the roles you're applying for. And for this, I would suggest that you can ask your college or the interviewer before the interview starts, like what the people who are communicating to you about the interview, you can just ask them that can I have the job description. So the job description is a PDF document that you'll get it before the interview starts, and you can like basically prepare your interview, like prepare for the interview also using the job description. You can like take the job description, put it in chat gpt, ask it to summarize it, and then you can ask it like what are the probable questions that can be asked for me regarding this job description in my interview. So that's a very important thing, and it's like a bonus step, like you'll be prepared from the other candidates more. So just ask for the interviewer, or the people who is communicating to you, you can ask them for the job description well beforehand for the interview, like 1 or 2 to 3 days before. Okay. So now comes the main technical interview part. Over there, the first thing is that your resume needs to be like up to the mark. So for that, you need to go check your resume scores in different websites. I'll link one website in the comments and description. You can go check it out. For the pro plan, you'll get it'll list out what are the faults in your resume. But the basic idea you can get with the free version as well. So that was what I used during my time. I'll link it in both the comments and the description. So after checking the resume score, you have to send that resume, and basically they'll be asking questions regarding your projects mainly. So make sure you include like 3 to 4 projects regarding that domain of the role you're applying for. So you should know in and out of your project, because they can ask you questions from anywhere, or any particular topic that is even related to your project, they can ask you that. And mostly if it's a group project, they'll ask you about your contribution to the project and your team as a whole. So be prepared for these kind of questions. And after preparing for your projects, so I was an EC, so I added like one AI related project, two core EC projects which were like robotics. I made a weather robot, and then I added one was verification methodology, so that was a verification project. And you can add like different projects, like Raspberry Pi I used to make it a talking bot. So these are the four projects that I had added. You can add pertaining to your domain, like if you're from CS, EC, mechanical, industrial, chemical, civil. So it depends on that, and make sure that your project is the highlight of the resume, and your skills should just be like 3 4 lines, but mainly projects and work experience is what matters. So for work experience, I would suggest that you add all your past internships that are like aligned to the role you're applying for. Don't add non-technical internships to the technical role you're applying. So be sure that whatever internships you're adding, like I added like Southern Region Load Dispatch Center, which was an electrical company. So there I helped in the classification of faults in transmission lines. So I was applying for Schneider Electric interview, so I did that project. So basically add whatever work experience is aligned to the role you're applying for. So suppose you're applying for an AI role, then add a AI related project. If you're applying for industrial or management role, then you can apply something like marketing, or you've helped work in startups, or you've helped basically build the startup, or you've contributed to web development, or basically anything like you've coded something, so add it over there. So that adds weightage. So I think as a fresher you won't have more than 2 3 work experiences, but if you are applying, then include all the relevant work experiences in the work experience section. So this is very very important for your technical interview. So next, coming after going through your resume, they are going to ask you questions regarding a branch, and like whatever role they are looking for, they're going to ask you some related questions. As a fresher, they won't expect too much out of you, but if you're from CS, they might ask you to share your screen and code it over there. And if they understood that you understood the flow, they might ask you to stop it right there. And for EC related people, they can ask you about power products. Suppose Schneider applied, so they ask about power products, embedded systems. So that core thing, it can be anything actually. Nobody can tell the exact question that they'll be asking, but you need to be prepared about whatever they're going to ask. You can just be like, have whenever you don't know anything, right? Just don't tell that I'm not sure about this. Be like in a positive way of to answer, like I'm sorry, ma'am, or I'm sorry, sir, I don't know it, but I'll make sure I'll look into it and I'll get back to you. So this is a positive way that you give the answer. And whenever they're asking any question, don't get stammered. Answer it calmly and politely. Because if you get stammered, and even if you don't know the answer, you're just blabbering something which is not even relevant to it, then it's just a waste of their time and your time. So if you don't know anything, just give a moment to think about it and then answer. Just don't be like, as soon as they ask, I have to give the answer now only, otherwise it will be like a very big problem. There's no problem. You have to just relax and be cool and be calm minded and think about what they ask, and make sure you tell your answers in relevant points. Like, tell this is the thing which I think, and then explain that. And don't elaborate it too much, and don't make stories, just be to the point. So that's what I would like to say you about the technical interview. And if you need a separate video for a HR round, I'm going to create it. But for now, I'm just going to give you a brief about the HR, because I don't want this video to be very long. So for the HR round, your extracurriculars play a vital role. I had included my YouTube channel and the various college clubs I was a part of, and in what I was a lead. So that is what the HRs are looking for, and they're going to ask you questions: why you're interested in this company, and why are you like why this company when there are so many other companies, and why should Schneider or some other company choose you. So that is what they're going to ask you in the HR round, and basically it's like a communication. So you need to be smiling all the time, and you need to be really positive, and you need to give that energy back to the HR. So here, whatever clubs you were a part of, whatever NSS, social service, whatever you have done, sports and dance, drama, theater, music, anything you can add, and that is what creates a value from the other candidates. So HR round is basically going to be easier than the technical round, but if you clear the technical round, then in the HR round, basically you have to be confident and give the answers to all the questions they are asking. So that's all for this video, and stay tuned for more such content. If you like the video, hit the like button and share it with your friends and family so that it helps them out too. And if you need more such videos, make sure to comment it down below. I would love your feedback. That's all for this video. This was Just Singh signing off. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.